Hello. Is this live? I don't know. Yes, okay, hi. I have to do this intro myself, apparently. I'm here with Sportsball.
Stop.
Hey, this is Twilight Princess. And, there is lava and dashing. I assume we'll be starting soon.
Or now.
Hopefully.
Just on my end.
Here we go. Alright.
Here we go. Goron Mines RTA.
Yes. This is the run where they beat Goron Mines. It's the second dungeon in the game. It's a pretty random category, but it's just kind of cool, so they made it a category.
Yeah, there's a lot of unique things I feel like that not a lot of other categories see.
Yeah.
Tricks and stuff.
So first thing, they're placing this rock so they can clip through this gate. They're going to be doing back in time by voiding out and resetting on the same frame, which lets them play on the title screen.
Both got instant rock clip too. That was very impressive.
Yeah.
Or gate clip. Sorry, not rock clip.
Alright. So now they're on the title screen, and they can save the game onto their file. And on the title screen, Link has some items which you normally don't have at the start of the game. Like, what does he have? He has, like, the tunic, and he's in Farron, and he has a sword.
Yeah, sword and shield, yeah.
So they basically just saved the title screen file onto their actual file. So they now just have all these cool items. And they also have Epona tamed.
However, they don't have those items actually in their like inventory. It's weird. And that's relevant in a bit.
Yeah, like they have them equipped, but don't technically have them.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll become relevant later, but...
But they do actually have the lantern, because they just got it.
Yes. Thank you, Koro.
Alright, very dark cave. Spooky.
I don't know, I'm afraid of the dark. I don't know if I could do this run.
Yeah, it'll be gone in a second.
Oh, okay, that's good, that's good.
Alright, so the goal right now is to save Tallow, I believe. You see, I've done this run once, and I kind of like half know the route, so I might make some mistakes.
Well, see, I don't even own them, so...
That is fair.
I've just watched enough
Perfect
of it to
commentary.
have it. Yes, we're the best people.
So yeah, to progress, they need a small key, which is located in this here cave. You'll see Beast is playing on English, G's is playing on some other language. I'm not sure what it is. It looks like Spanish or something.
Spanish or Italian would be my...
Yeah, it's definitely not German.
Fair enough, Prince. They could just Ruby Slide, but we're trying to go fast, so... Fortunately, the Ruby Slide is not fast.
It is Spanish, okay.
And it's Spanish, okay.
Yeah, also I guess we haven't said, this is Bewildebeest versus G's.
Yes.
I don't know what their PBs are, but they're probably somewhat close.
I guess. Yeah.
Well, let's get the leaderboard.
Yeah, and they're in the losers semifinals. So winner of this is alive. Winner or loser goes home.
Oh,
I believe they would play the loser of Nimzo and Skyrim in the winner's final. So.
Okay, yeah, so on the leaderboard it looks like their PBs are only, what, 17 seconds apart. So, could be a very close race.
Now it is time for the... No. Yeah, the Howards. I always confuse Howard and Hugo. 2 different named people.
Alright. Got to herd some goats. Let's see if they can get sub 20.
Top 20. What's the record? Isn't it like 15 something?
That sounds correct.
B. I like that a lot in Spanish. Just B.
That's way too funny.
That's way better than each doll. Oh man.
Right, we got a runaway
He's
goat.
having some trouble.
We got 2? Oh no. Oh my
They're
god.
both having some trouble, but looks like Beast got it figured out a lot quicker. Oh my goodness.
Beast got 1.
He said 1.
Beast has gone in. This goat.
There we go.
Oh
Wow.
my god. That goat is... This is inept. Wow. That was insanely bad on Jesus' end.
Yeah. Well, it just got stuck like right on the corner, and the game didn't even know what to do with it, so just...
Well, suddenly Beast is ahead.
Yes.
Now I know what you're thinking. I know TP runs, they're gonna get the iron boots now. Well, you'd be wrong. You got debated. They're gonna get the iron boots later.
Now it is time for the wolf training. What am I trying to say? Oh, I'm brain farting.
Tutorial?
Tutorial, there it is. I completely forgot about that word is.
Yeah, they're gonna need to turn into a wolf. Because I don't know if you know, it's kind of a secret about this game, but you can turn into a wolf. So a little known fact.
The astute viewer might notice that, but...
Yeah, it's a little Easter egg that actually Link is a wolf.
But sometimes he's not.
Alright, they're gonna try to break this box before the cutscene to save like 2 frames or something.
Nicely done for both of them. Now we're just going to be running around as Wolf Link, trying to get out of the castle.
Yep.
Solve a couple puzzles along the way. See if our runners remember how to solve them.
And there's a lot of opportunities for frame-perfect inputs here to save small bits of time.
Yeah, this game just just about every time you start something, there's like a 1-frame buffer where you can just put an input. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of times where you can do that to like skip a mid-text or stuff like that. So.
Alright, just raising and lowering the water.
Coming up here, you're supposed to, after the water comes down and they're going to go through a little tunnel, you're going to have to purposely jump onto a platform that's going to collapse. But if you jump in a certain way, you can actually skip over a min-to-text trigger, which will save a few seconds.
Yes.
However, if you don't knock down enough of the platform, when you come around, then you have to do enough of the platform has to fall for you to actually trigger learning the long jump attack. So
Yeah.
Beast looks like he got it there.
Yeah.
Yes.
So no text.
No text this time.
He's
did
got
get
the text.
It's not a lot of time lost if you get the text. It is a lot of time lost if you don't. If you aren't able to do the long jump attack first try.
Yeah.
Now you know how
Right.
to long jump attack with Midna.
Yeah. And so like these parts where you jump up. So Beast just got a 1-frame input there. He jumped on the first frame after Midna was talking. And then there is another 1-frame before that text box coming out of the door. Beast missed it there. Made a jump. Beast did not get it.
Now it's just time to run away from all the shadow birds.
Yes.
No frame imperfect for either of them on that jump.
Dang.
Beast talking to Zelda in 10 minutes and 14 seconds. Pretty good stuff. So earlier I mentioned the fact that you have the sword and shield, but you don't have the sword and shield. Well, here Midna wants you to go get the sword and shield from Orden Village, but you kind of already have it, so there's kind of no point in doing it. So we're gonna go and grab our friend Hugo the Bokoblin, sorry, and we're gonna use him to help us get into the Twilight early.
I think he's a Boblin, actually.
Is it Boblin? Oh, he's a Boblin. Yeah. Again, I don't
Or
own the
could
game.
you?
Oh, come on, Hugo. There we go.
Yeah, I think it's actually like impossible to go get the sword and shield at this point. So it's not just faster to do this, you have to.
Huh.
I believe.
So basically, there's the Fair and Twilight area, and to get into that, there's an air trigger to prompt Midna to let you in. But because you don't have the sword and shield yet, there's a ground trigger that Midna will have that'll stop you from getting it. So what we can do with Hugo is push him into the ground trigger, get him in the right position, and do a long jump attack at him, and it'll send Link over the text trigger into the air trigger, so that way you can just go into Fair and Twilight early.
Yeah. And you don't want to fail, because then Midna will say, "Boy, you sure are thick," and no one wants to be called thick.
No, no one.
Alright, Beast got it, and G's got it.
Both got it first try, very nice. And we are in the Fair Woods, where this Twilight and the tier collection here will also look different than your average TP run. Something like any percent, they don't even do the tier collection. A lot of them will do it in 2 trips where you only get some of them, but here they're going to get all the tiers as they collect them except for the very first 2.
Yeah, so normally you do like 2 trips through this area because you want to get the Master Sword and then also go to Forest Temple. So you kind of like, you kill the bugs on the first trip and then grab the tiers on the second one. But in this category you only do 1 trip because we don't go to Forest Temple. So they're going to be doing some different tier collecting.
And also learning the long jump attack on Beast.
Alright, you got that vessel.
And we're off to collect tiers.
Yes. I did just say they're going to be collecting all the tiers, but they will be leaving these first 2 and collecting them at the end.
You still want to be able to go get early Master Sword while only doing 1 trip. So you gotta leave a couple for after you warp back after getting the Master Sword.
Alright, I think Beast got a 1-framer there.
Little optimization here, you grab the ledge when you come into Koro's house, because when you jump down, it wants to do this camera that you're seeing on Beast's screen now to show the bugs scuttling around. If you don't hit that camera trigger until after you kill them, then the time that you have to wait for the tiers to even be collectible, the camera just does its panning, and then you don't lose any time to the camera panning. So.
Yeah, like overlapping events, kind of.
Yep. Oh man, Beast is having a little trouble there with the bugs after the gate, but
Yeah.
figured out.
G's as well.
Dig through the cave, head to the main forest area where it is long jump attack city.
Yes, these bugs are very high up on this wall. And there's 3 bugs on this central platform, I believe. I want to get them all in one go.
Those 3 seem more consistent to me than the 2 after the gate. Just kind of get.
Yeah, they are. They're kind of all just grouped together.
Yeah, and they're not really scared yet.
Yeah.
Beast is coming up to a couple that dig down, and when you do the 2 trips method, you actually just completely leave them behind. Because it takes a while to dig them out. But if you void out here into the fog and then come back, they are not yet burrowed, and you can catch them as they're trying to burrow.
Yeah.
Which is actually faster than just straight up digging them up. Which is what G's is doing. G's just decided to dig them up.
Alright, now Beast is going to do the early Master Sword trick, but he's not going to be getting the Master Sword just yet. He just wants to escape this area. So he's going to be lining up with this LavaDash, trying to do a super jump. He's now up on this ledge. So that's early Master Sword. G's gets it with better RNG, so they're a bit closer now. So normally when you do that you would go and get the Master Sword, but they want to first go get these 2 bugs and then come back.
And they're gonna do EMS again.
Yes.
Fortunately, a lot of collision in this game is just one-way collision, so you can just run back into the zone here.
Yeah.
And you need to kill one beast so that way you have 2 alive again. So that way only one's alive, and you can revive the one that you killed and you did EMS the first time.
Yeah.
G's having a much better time with the 2 EMSs and takes the lead.
Nice. Oh, Beast fails once. So yeah, the Shadow Beast can only kind of walk around in a certain area, so you have to use this one specific one to do the trick. But G's jumped down to the Sacred Grove and is now gonna go get the Master Sword.
Oh my goodness.
Very bad luck on these swings.
Yeah, the beast can do like a fast swing and a slow swing. And you need the slow swing to do EMS. It's just getting a lot of fast swings right now.
Yeah, I believe it is possible to get it on a fast swing, it's just way more precise. Oh my
There's 2
god.
more. My god. And you take a heart of health when you get a fast swing. Oh, you got
That was unfortunate.
damage again too, so kind of just hoping. Meanwhile, G's is going through the Sacred Grove. Or part 1 of the Sacred Grove, you got to find the Skull Kid in 3 different places. So there's
He got it.
He found it. He's found it 2nd time.
He
Oh
found
yes, the beast.
RNG.
Q Game Live sacrificed some RNG, so I'm gonna say he did it.
Yay. Alright, well that was unfortunate for Beast. However, only like a third of the way into the run, so lots can happen still.
Yeah, KB1. the actual dungeon in general. Bow.
Yeah.
There's plenty yet to screw things up. So Jesus found his 3, and now he's going to go to a new area and do the second part of the Sacred Grove fight with the Skull Kid. And also catch up to the Skull Kid. If you're close enough to the Skull Kid there, you can watch him just disappear, which is funny.
Yes.
So here you just gotta hit Skull Kid 3 times. The first time, because you hit the cutscene, you just get it for free. But now you'll just see him. You have to kill at least one of the puppets, and then wait, and eventually he'll blow his trumpet, and that's when you can actually attack again.
Yeah. Normally you would try to collect some rupees during that, but we don't need any rupees in this category.
Now we get the Master Sword.
Yes, well, if they can solve the puzzle, that is.
Oh man, there's a puzzle, I forgot. I hope they know the answer. Might allow Beast back in.
There's no way Jeez gets this puzzle first try. It just can't be done. It's too hard.
Too hard.
Only a genius could do this first try.
Oh, he's going the wrong way. I don't know.
Yeah, he's running them into corners then.
And they're almost gonna run into each other. Hold on, wait a minute.
Hold the phone.
Wait, this... Is he gonna actually do this?
No shot.
Oh my goodness. Look at this, look at this. Wow, Jeez must be just a genius.
Hacks.
Prince saying, while I don't own the game, my college roommate had it, and I definitely struggled on that puzzle for a long time.
Yeah, I feel like very few people didn't. Hey, it's the Master Sword. That's pretty cool.
There's a category of this game called Moon Jump %. And if you watch that, you actually get Master Sword while human, so that cutscene is very funny. Because it is not programmed to have a human Link getting the Master Sword. If people have seen the 100% route where you attain Epona as Wolfmite, it's kind of the same. Unfortunately, this cutscene is unskippable.
Yes.
You can sit here and watch. Man, I think Beast copied off Jeez. I don't know if that's fair. He did the same solution.
That's true.
I don't know. I don't know what the tournament officials are gonna say about that.
Yeah, I think we just call it here. Jeez is the winner. Alright. And the cutscene is so long that they're still both watching it at the same time.
Oh, fair, Prince. Very fair. However, if you're going to the bathroom every hour, I don't know how to help you.
If you're waiting an hour and a half for a pee break in Goron Mines RTA, I think you're doing something wrong.
Gonna warp back, get the last 2 tiers to clear Farron. And then people who've watched any percent but not many other categories, we're gonna do a really fun trick that's actually used in any percent, but if you aren't paying a lot of attention, you might not know it.
Yes.
We're basically going to use the cutscene that gets you the early boss flag normally. But instead, we're just going to not do it. By the way, Squidward, or Squid.
Yeah.
No, Scorpion. Link.
Link E.
Link E, yes. Ooh, nice one for veggies.
Nice. So yeah, if I understand correctly, I think the whole reason they had to do Fair and Twilight was to save the game here to make Bite work.
Oh.
Or something. So now Jeez is going to go back to that same bridge they went to at the very beginning of the run, do Back in Time again. But this time do some different stuff.
So if you load your file while Link is voiding out in Back in Time, the game tries to load that actual place that you are on the title screen, which is Hyrule Field. And the first time you visit Hyrule Field is the King Boblin 1 fight. So now we're going to do King Boblin 1.
Yep.
And you're able to get out of Faron without the need of beating the Forest Temple, or at least getting the Boomerang and doing an LJA out. Okay.
Yeah. And this is Back in Time equipped because you keep your items. So you see G still has his lantern and stuff. Normally when you do Back in Time, you only have the stuff that you have on the title screen. But because it's Back in Time equipped, he still has all of his items.
That's also very clean phase 1.
Yeah, good King Boblin.
Yeah, very good King Boblin. Keeping his lead on Beast. That fight is somewhat funny to watch if you do it with bow and arrow, because King Boblin doesn't start running around until you start running around. So if you just stay put, you can just fire arrows at him. Beat him.
Yeah. And so now they're in Kakariko. Whoa. So that is... The whole point of doing King Boblin and all of that is basically just to warp to Kakariko. Without having to actually travel there.
Gotta go in and out of the house so that way the Shadow Beasts actually show up.
Yeah.
We're gonna be beating the Elden Twilight. Beast looking like he also had a pretty good phase 1. Also, if I could have known that I could have just run alongside King Boblin in my casual playthrough, that would have been really helpful.
Alright. Gotta collect some more bugs.
Yeah, Nate, it's called Moon Boots. You have to kind of use an emulator hack to basically have the ability to just jump really high. But you do get the Master Sword as the human Link in just that category. Moon Jump, sorry.
Yeah. Alright, G's just jumped through the well the wrong way. And is now in the basement without having to go through the house.
Yeah, that's some
Get all
part
these
of
bugs.
big, there's a long cutscene there.
Yeah.
You watch.
But they didn't expect you to be able to be human in the graveyard, so if you're human, you can just jump down.
Very convenient. Running around all of Kakariko Village now. This bug, if you just bonk the wall that you're next to, it activates the bug to be angry, and then jumps down and you can kill it down there easily.
Yep. Beast getting his graveyard bug. See, he killed the bug, but didn't collect the tier yet, and lets it explode before going to the basement, so he can just collect the tier when he leaves.
Yeah, this game just decided, the developers decided that you're gonna have to wait like after the tier forms like 2 seconds to actually be able to collect it. So
Yeah.
faster to, as soon as it forms, just go in there, and then when you come back, it'll be immediately collectible.
Yeah. I believe they changed that in HD.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, you can basically just collect it as soon as the bug dies.
Yeah, you don't even have to wait for it to like form. Just straight up. However, in any percent, it's kind of nice to have it because it allows you to have some rupee collection time.
Yeah.
Whereas in HD, they kind of don't. They lose that.
Yeah, it's not just pure waiting. You can do stuff while waiting.
In this run, it's basically just pure waiting.
Yeah, we don't need rupees in this. Alright, and I believe the only reason they're actually doing Elden Twilight right now is because there's a Goron stood in the way if they don't do it. So that's fun.
Yes, you have to do two Twilights in a run where you're just trying to beat one dungeon.
Yep. Quite unfortunate.
Otherwise, this category would be like already done.
Yeah.
Coming up is Bomb House Skip on Jesus' screen. See if he does Wolf or Link Bomb House Skip. He's gonna go for Wolf.
Yeah,
So what you're supposed to do is there's a bug that goes into the bomb house, and you're not supposed to be able to catch it. But if you walk over here, you hit the trigger for the bug a lot sooner, and then you can just crawl in, and the house disappears.
Yeah. So that bug started like running towards the crawl space. Normally that happens when you run up the stairs, and like the trigger is just too far away. There's no way you could catch up to the bug. But by doing that precise jump over that gap, they could hit the trigger closer to the house and actually catch up to the bug.
Because if you don't, then you gotta go in the house, then you gotta light a fire to get the bugs to come out, and then you gotta crawl out and watch this whole cutscene where the bomb house explodes. And just lose a lot of time. Ooh. Be careful, G's.
A fort of rupees.
Oh man, wow.
Oh wow.
You avoided it well. Good.
Alright, Beast going for his bomb house skip.
G's just not taking damage from the long fall. Very nicely done. He's starting the long climb up to Death Mountain. Is that what it's called? It's Death Mountain. Just sounds great.
Bugs.
And then we're gonna do Lavaneru.
Yay!
Could you imagine if you had to do Lavaneru too? Oh, Beast getting the text skip. Very nice.
Nice.
He also had a rupee fort.
He is now rich. Alright, geez. Getting these two beasts lined up. And in this section, they're on a cycle with the air vent, so it doesn't actually lose time to spend a bit of extra time getting those two beasts lined up, because they have to wait for this air vent anyway. As long as they do the rest of it fast. So you see, G's just did that jump just after the air vent stopped. And one more bug for G's. There's Elden done.
She's leaving the Twilight in 34:45.
Right, now going to
We're-
Alden, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna do some shenanigans here now. So we're gonna start talking to Bo. So if you know the whole Bo is ready to do Iron Boots, but he's not, where you have to trigger each individual text box. We're gonna do a few of them. Then we're gonna go to Goron Mines and talk to the leader. Then we're gonna warp back and actually get Iron Boots. And then we're gonna warp back to Goron Mines, but we're gonna clip in and do the early elevator, and they're just gonna be out of the way, and you can go into Goron Mines.
Yeah. So the astute viewer would be like, ah, we didn't get the Iron Boots earlier, so that's what we're going to do now. But not
Only
quite.
kind of. I don't totally know why that is that way, but it is.
It's quite unfortunate for the route. It's a lot of back and forth at this point.
Yeah, and you can't get Iron Boots early, which is even more unfortunate.
Yeah, so basically when you do early Master Sword, which they definitely want because being able to transform is very handy. When you do that, it prevents you from being able to enter Goron Mines the normal way. So they have to do text displacement. And there are a number of different NPCs you can use to get the text displacement glitch. And Bo is the most convenient. But that means you have to talk to Bo and then leave, open Goron Mines, and then come back to get the Iron Boots, because we do need the Iron Boots.
Very important item in Goron Mines specifically.
Yeah, so it's quite unfortunate, because normally you would get the Iron Boots on your first trip in Ordon, but in this category, where the Iron Boots are like the most important, you get it on your third trip.
G's waiting for the cutscene here for this big rock that we're not going to use.
Yep.
Because I lied, we are not going to Underground Twilight. Sorry for that.
Beast is lighting up Bo's house. Great, and G's is just climbing up to Goron Mines the normal way. Try to dodge some rolling Gorons here.
Nice.
You grab this little ledge up here, skip Goron.
Also some rupees up there.
Yeah. Right, so then talking to this guy with the text displacement will let you enter Goron Mines. It didn't look like anything happened, but those two Gorons stood in front of the entrance, their hitboxes moved. So they could just enter right now if they wanted, but they gotta get the Iron Boots.
Yeah, you actually got it. Yeah, either that or I've heard like there's an invisible wall behind them that just disappears.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Something changes, and for a while they thought you had to reload the area to be able to get in, but then they figured out you can actually just roll past the Gorons, even without reloading.
Yeah, wouldn't you like in all dungeons like LJA over the trigger that would let you leave that area
Yeah, I think...
and void?
Yeah, they
Like
just
that.
did an LJA like over the loading zone to exit, and there's just a void back there.
I don't know what they did in this run though, because you don't have rank.
Yeah, well they're warping away anyway, so that
That's
was
true.
reload. So yeah, when they talked to the Goron here, you see those two Gorons at the back on Beast's screen. They don't visually move, but when they come back, they'll actually be out of the way. Now is the fun part.
Time for bow.
Yep. So bow is very RNG, very luck dependent. And normally you do this like 7 minutes into a run, but here it's 40 minutes in.
40 minutes into an hour run. It's
Yeah.
gotta be the most terrifying. Because I know other runs it's even later, but it's a lot longer category. So
Yeah, like relatively speaking, like the percentage into the run, this is probably the latest of any category. G's immediately gets a bad attack.
I don't know.
Alright, not too bad.
Nope.
So if you mash your button fast enough, you can get him down in one cycle if you get good luck. But you also have to mash really fast.
Yeah. I think he got pushed a little bit on that very first one, so he's just out of range.
Yeah. Getting pushed again.
Oh, maybe? Very
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Not too bad.
Yeah, not perfect, but definitely acceptable.
Especially in a race. And now finally, we get the iron boots.
Yep.
We're running by him like 5 times.
Alright, well, given Beast's Shadow Beast RNG for EMS, let's see how this goes. Alright, got one push.
Pretty similar to Jesus' first phase.
Yeah. And then while
Alright.
Beast is doing this, oh, nice.
Got a quick second phase, yes.
Then on Jesus' screen, he's going to be climbing up to Goron Mines, but using a different method. We're doing a clip through this wall, so that he can access the elevator to enter the backside. Do a little precise jump there, now he's in this little area. Just run up these slopes and can activate this elevator. Which you couldn't do before because you didn't have the iron boots. And I think there was also a Goron in the way.
I would not know, but
I think that's correct. Yeah, so I think that Goron he just spoke to, if you came here before doing the text displacement, you wouldn't be able to, like, he wouldn't move out of the way for you.
oh yeah, that makes sense. And now here we are, 43 minutes in, and we're finally in the dungeon we're trying to beat. The whole point of the category.
Yep. And the only items they have are the lantern and the iron boots. And a sword and shield.
Sword and shield are equipped, but they don't have it.
True.
So you do have to do this room a little more normally.
Oh. They're trying to take damage here and then use invincibility to make their way past this fire. And as you saw, G's got knocked back very far by the fire, so if you mess up, you can just get flinged into lava. Luckily he narrowly missed the lava there though.
That would reset him back at the beginning of the room, so that'd be good. And Beast is in just about a minute behind her.
Yeah. Now this is the risky but time saver to note. Saves 4 seconds only route. Let's see if G's can get it.
Beast is gonna actually turn off the second.
Oh. Looks like G's did not go for risky bet time saver to note saves 4 seconds only.
Beast getting the third
Okay.
lava pillar first try.
That looked a bit scary, but it worked.
Now Jesus is gonna come in here and he's gonna only pull his wallet a little bit, and then there's an opening that you can just roll through.
Yep, it's just a little gap.
Is that considered a glitch?
I don't know. I was just.
I think I remember
wondering
watching a glitchless run, and they can do it. So I can't remember.
It's a clip. Okay. So in Wind Waker glitchless, we have something similar to that is allowed in glitchless.
That's what I was. Glitches make it easier because you use chest storage and really just run through the gap. But
Yeah.
all right, we have the first of 3 key shards, in which we will only be getting 2.
Yeah. Hopefully.
No, they will get all 3 because they don't have a boomerang.
Well, they can skip the second one if they are good.
Oh, that's right. No, I know. Forgot about that. Very precise jump.
Alright. So yeah, they're both basically just making their way through this dungeon as intended for now. So as mentioned, they don't have the boomerang, which normally doesn't seem that useful in Goron Mines, but the boomerang lets you do the long jump attack glitch, which is pretty cool. Very integral part of most TP runs, but they just don't get it in this category because it's slow.
Doesn't save enough time.
Yeah. It's like normally in a category that beats the game, you need the boomerang to beat the game anyway, but in this, no reason to get it, so not worth.
G's doing some sword slashes just because it's faster. But you don't want to do it when you're coming around a wall, because if your sword hits the wall, then you get knocked back. Ends up being like that. There it is. Ends up being slower.
Alright, and they're both in the same room now. And now they're not.
No, they're not. The early part of this dungeon, like Minnie said, is very much just as intended for the most part.
Although I think maybe in the next room there's going to be a clip. I don't know the layout of the rooms, but there is a clip that we haven't seen yet.
Oh yeah, because normally in the next room you'd have claw shot. You can just claw shot the lever to open the gate. But
Well, casually you wouldn't have claw shot.
casually you would.
What do you do casually? I guess you climb the walls or something. See, I know this dungeon very well, clearly.
Yeah, there's this whole puzzle with iron boots, and it ends up getting you on the ledge where you can hit the lever with the switch with your sword.
Yeah, but you see, geez, this little gate here, if you're a wolf, you can just squeeze through this gap. Or you can try to. Oh god. Alright, G's could not get the clip and is very low on health. Alright, taking a bit of a time loss there.
But getting a heart.
There you go.
There you go.
Alright, so if Beast gets a good clip here, he could catch up quite a bit of time.
He's already in the room. Casually, you're supposed to iron boots up a wall and then get sucked by a magnetic iron boots across another wall, and then you end up by the switch. So, but just be wolf and you're better. Oh, nice. Beast did get
Nice.
it.
Alright, and I believe on Jesus' screen in the next room is where the key shard skip comes in, which is a, I believe, 1 or 2 frames jump, and you just jump onto a ledge, grab a ledge, and
pretty
skip
annoyingly
the room.
precise. From what I see.
Is it always one frame? Yeah, it's frame perfect then. So you see this spinning platform, he's gonna stand kind of on the corner and try to jump near the peak to grab this ledge. And he gets first try. Wow.
First try, very nice.
Nice. So yeah, I guess I lied, it's free, not even difficult. Clearly Beast will get first try as well.
I think I remember a long time ago, back when Swift Ike was running the game. He spent a lot of time on that jump, and it just looked so hard.
Not first try for Beast. Not second try.
G's here, possibly going to go for a cycle skip.
Yeah.
So you're in a precise position, and then you throw throw him off, the Goron off, as you also fall off a ledge. It makes him not be able to jump back on and do 2 cycles worth of damage.
Yeah. And Beast got his skip third try. Not bad.
Come on, Beast, just do the frame perfect trick.
So yeah, on this fight, they're doing a sort of setup to grab him and grab the ledge at the same time. So you see on Beast, he's gonna like wait and then grab him, throw him off, grab the ledge, and that causes him to hit the lava twice in a row.
And now we get the bow.
Alright, let's see. 51, 57 bow-ish for G's.
Really puts in perspective how good Simikin's record is, because Simikin's record is 56.
Yeah, low 56, I think.
And the boss fight is, 2 minutes at least. G's has been on a good pace though.
Yeah, G's has not had many mistakes.
And the second key shard, but because of the third key shard, the game just kind of gives you the whole key. That's a very common, I feel like that's a very common trend in this game is, well, you got one part, the last part of something, so the game just gives you it all.
Yeah, I think that's common in just Zelda games in general, really.
Yeah.
Like OOT, you only need the Shadow and Spirit medallions.
Yeah.
Also, it looked like they're about 45 seconds apart at this point.
Not a ton left to do in the dungeon, so Beast is going to be hoping for something crazy to happen to G's. But not technically over yet. Also, you'll notice that you can just kind of go backwards after getting the boss key. You just kind of go backwards to the dungeon instead of the intended way where you go back into one of the first rooms and then traverse it differently.
Alright, I believe in this outside room there's like some crazy parkour you can do to skip going through this door, and it's like exactly the same speed as doing it normally.
Yeah, like you're supposed to use the bow to shoot down a gate, but you can just instead jump into this magnet, and then as you get close to the gate, jump off and jump attack and just land on it.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but I think casually the game means to actually have you like shoot down the gate. in shoot down the gate like upside down on the
Yeah.
mag. Which is kind of cool. I like that.
Alright, G's entering Fires.
Beast getting lost. Tried to run back out the door he just opened. Fire's fight is pretty simple. You're just gonna shoot an arrow in his eye, grab one of the chains, pull on it with an iron boot, slash the eye. Do that 3 times.
Yeah. And every other boss in the game has 2 phases, so surely this one has 2 phases as well. It doesn't.
My favorite boss music. Maybe that's. That's part. I really like it.
Alright, just one more hit for G's. Will he mess up?
And phase 2, right, Minnie?
Oh yeah, true. Alright, it looks like they're synced right now. Falling over at the same time, but... Jeez.
It is for
Is
G.
ahead.
Now
He's
you might
using the
think it's
bow.
over, but it's not over until he enters the warp.
Yeah, we got phase 2 still.
Oh yeah, and phase 2.
The phase where he turns into a terrifying Goron.
I don't know, isn't that the game-winning, like, music, though? Well, and there's the heart. Minnie, did you lie to me?
No, look, he's transforming into phase 2.
Yeah, but Link just put his sword away.
Well, that's because you have to use the bow.
I don't know, that's a fused shadow. Isn't that like the goal of Goron Mines, to get a fused shadow? I'm not buying this whole second phase thing anymore.
No, you can. He's on the ground. You can see phase 2 right there. Look, he's just there.
Well, we'll see. Oh, there he is.
See? Alright. And G's is done.
There it is. 57:35?
Something, yeah.
57:35.
Looked like
GG's.
he... I think that was 4 seconds off of his PB. Not bad.
And Beast has already beat Fire, so he'll be a 58 something.
Yeah. Beast is currently forgetting to split. Oh no, he did it.
Looks like Beast missed a lot of splits. But
Yes. Alright, G's is waiting to join the call. Hello.
GG's, G's and Beast.
Hi.
Hello, GG. How was your Goron Mines RTA run?
Thank you. It was pretty nice for me.
Nice.
Almost
Wait, you're
PB.
super quiet. I can't hear you.
Yeah, that's always like that with my mic. I'm sorry.
Oh. I'll just crank up my volume.
So, how did you both feel about your runs?
Horrible. It's crazy.
Yeah. Your Shadow Beast was something.
Yeah, so last night I decided to do an impromptu practice attempt of this because I hadn't run this category since my last race, and I just stopped because I got 6 bad swings in a row from Jamal. And this morning when I went to practice it, I got 6 bad swings in a row from Jamal. And then today, I didn't get 6, but I got 2 bad swings on the first one, and then I think 4 on the. Or no, it was 2 again on the second one. Then I failed it, and then it was 2 more.
That adds up to
partially
6
my
to me.
fault.
Yeah, both of mine
Yeah.
were basically perfect, so
Yeah,
on
I didn't even see your second one because it was so fast. I was looking at Beast's bad swings and it's like, oh, you're at the Master Sword now. Nice.
GG Beast.
Yeah, GG. I saw you got first try KSS too. That was really nice.
Yeah, also.
Yeah, that
Quite
was
lucky.
very clean. So
We were talking
I-
about how hard it was, and then he just gets the first try. Like, oh, never mind, easy trick.
Yeah. So I don't know what this means for the tournament. Do one of you know?
I do know. So now G's will wait the loser of Nimzo and Sky to play in the losers final, and then the winner of that would play the winner of Nimzo and Sky.
Okay. What about Beast? Is he out?
Yeah, I'm
Beast is- He's out. That was the
Okay.
loser bracket.
GG.
So, GG, 4th place.
I'll take it.
Nice.
GG.
Alright, I guess that is everything.
Thank you guys for comes.
Yeah,
No problem.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah. So that was great. Thanks for participating. GG to the runners, and thank you two for commentating on this. This was really fun to watch. Hello.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, no trackers to appreciate. This is not rando, so now I'm completely unprepared. Thanks you all for watching this stream. This was really fun to watch. If you want to watch more Zelda speedruns content, there will be a link to the past rando Survivors of Hyrule tournament at 9 p.m. UTC, 5 p.m. Eastern. And there will also be another LTTP NMG today. If you enjoyed this stream, please consider joining our Discord. You can also help with volunteering there if you want to. And we are going over to Waterproof Teabag now, who is currently speedrunning a 100% TP, so leave them some good old ZSL love and have a lot of fun there. I hope I can see you again, and take care, everyone.